The Russia and Ukraine war has entered a new phase of escalation. Warring sides are increasingly hitting grain export hubs and civilian infrastructure. Russia is warning of chaos in global food markets after a major Ukrainian attack disrupted grain terminals at the Black Sea port of Novorossiysk. Ukrainian sides says Russian forces have struck a second passenger train of the day in southern Ukraine's Odesa region, injuring a child and forcing evacuation of 525 people, including 130 children, evacuated. The attack came after a Russian drone struck a passenger train carrying 340 people in the region early in the day. In the earlier attack, 2 crew members were killed. To ease the tensions, Ukraine has reportedly sent an offer to Russia for both sides to halt attacks on civilian targets in the Black Sea. Ukraine's offer was reportedly transmitted to Russia via a third party, and it has yet to receive a response. Moscow's forces have repeatedly targeted trains throughout the 4.5-year war in what Kyiv calls a campaign to cut off logistics and hit civilians. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy says there were 340 people on the train. Separately, another Ukrainian strike sparked a fire at an industrial site in Russia's Bashkortostan region, where online retailer Wildberries operates a facility.
Они, видишь, с двух сторон идут. Он оттуда, один оттуда. Ебать, красиво.
This is after Russian officials say a Ukrainian attack on a major Russian oil refinery put the plant out of action for around 6 months. Ukraine hit the refinery in Orsk, around 1,300 kilometers from the front line, earlier this week, triggering a massive fire at the site. Ukraine's Air Force says it would stop publishing detailed figures on Russian ballistic missile strikes as Ukrainian forces struggle to intercept Russia's heightened attacks. Meanwhile, Zelenskyy has renewed his plea for air defense systems. In an interview, the Ukrainian president said the country needs 5% of the Patriot interceptor missiles to get through the winter and 10% to destroy all of Russia's ballistic projectiles. Speaking to CNN, the president said Ukraine this year had 2.5 times less interceptors than he had in 2025.